I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 10,000. We all seen what transpired on a Delta flight recently between Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda, and Ja Rule. We gotta ask ourselves, was this clown activity? Because now, Let's Rap About It podcast featuring Jim Jones, Maino, Davies, and Fabolous is clowning the whole situation. Yeah, they clowning the whole situation, y'all. Oh, yeah. Ja Rule is speaking out now. Yeah, Ja Rule's on big publications, TMZ. He's on the morning show. He's airing it out now. And he's saying we could never be friends. We could never sit at the table and get no money together. I told y'all the war would never end, but they can be cordial as long as they're not around each other. Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. I see the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. We all seen it play out on social media, y'all. You heard the situation that took place on a Delta flight between Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda, and Ja Rule. Yeah, it has been the talk of the month. If you ain't there, you ain't been there. You don't know what's going on. Because at the end of the day, Murda Inc. and G-Unit, they would never be cordial. You heard? They would never be cool. At the end of the day, a lot of people out here is clowning it. Yeah, they clowning the situation that took place. They calling this a pillow fight. Yeah, on a Delta, it's a pillow fight on a Delta flight. You dig? I'm just being, hey, look, I only can keep it 100, y'all. At the end of the day, how would y'all look at this? Would y'all be clowning this too? Because Let's Rap About It podcast featuring Fabolous, Maino, Jim Jones, Davies. Oh, they had some things to say. And to keep it real with you, hey, look, I like what's going on. I like what's going on. They throw little shots here and there. Yeah, they give their opinion about the situation. Pay attention to what Maino. Yeah, Maino starts it off, of course. Listen to what he has to say about the situation that transpired with Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda, and Ja Rule. Pay attention, y'all.
All of you on a plane.
Depends on.
And you run into niggas and it turns into a pillow fight. Who do you call?
Right off the bat. Right off the bat. Right off the bat, Maino, shots fired. Right off the bat. I gotta be real. Nasty.
That's a good question.
Who do you call if you run into some of your opposition?
Your ops?
On a plane. How do you handle it?
Can't call nobody on the plane.
Until something happens.
No, but the plane didn't take off. Or like, how do you handle it?
Oh, it's not in the air?
It's not in the air.
The charges could be a little less if it's not in the air.
Charges could be a little less?
If it's not in the air.
Oh, so you taking a charge?
I'm just weighing different situations and things like that. You know what I mean?
Like
Now, keep in mind, I need everybody to understand, as far as when it comes to Let's Rap About It podcast and then Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda, they beef is not that serious, y'all. It's social media banter. So I need a lot of y'all to really pay attention. At the end of the day, these guys, hey, look, why not go back and forth? It feeds the algorithm. That's exactly what they doing. They feed in the algorithm. So as you can see, Maino right off the back, he's shooting shots. Yeah. Look, shout out to Maino. Shout out to everybody that's involved in the situation. But at the end of the day, yeah, a lot of people is clowning that Ja Rule threw a pillow and they're calling it a pillow fight. It is what it is. It didn't stop there because even Fabolous gets involved in the situation because he's like, nobody threw a punch, nothing? Nothing? Pay attention.
Federal charge.
that's a federal charge.
On that plane,
Sure.
if it's in the air or if you on the ground.
I don't know.
No, not necessarily.
He didn't have a fight at the.
But you wasn't on the plane.
He wasn't on a plane. It was airport, though,
It was an
right?
airport.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Is it the same thing?
It may not be. They might have
Airport, I think
might be
the
something different,
I think
right?
the
Might be
airport
something different.
Once you get on
I
that
don't know.
plane,
I really don't know. I looked it up. It says that fighting on a plane is a federal charge, but is that fighting on a plane when it's in the air?
But
Was
let's
that
check it
different?
out.
I've been banned from that
Google
same
that.
airline for not. For,
been-
It's
for-
fighting on the
But I
plane
wasn't- I
and
wasn't-
fighting in the airport. Two different things.
Can you have a pillow fight on the thing?
That's the thing.
Listen to what, yo. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Listen to what Fabolous has to say here, man.
Can you have a pillow fight on the thing?
That's the thing. That's the key.
Now,
Maybe
it's,
not a physical, but
You can at least have a pillow fight.
pillow fight seems like it's
is
legal.
pillow or the assault?
A pillow fight seems legal. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Clowning these dudes. Hey, look, it is what it is. These are grown-ass men. You heard I like what's going on. Go ahead and send your shots, Fab. Go ahead and talk your talk. Talk your talk, Fab. I'm not mad at what you're doing. You heard? Let's get it.
Two different things.
Can you have a pillow fight on the thing?
That's the thing. That's the key.
Now,
Maybe
it's,
not a physical, but
You can at least have a pillow fight.
pillow fight seems like it's
is
legal.
pillow or the assault?
Pillow fight not legal either?
Is that an assault charge if you get hit with a pillow?
I don't think.
I ain't gonna lie to you. These niggas is disrespectful. Hey, let's call it what it is. These niggas is disrespectful, bro. That's how you rock and roll. Yeah, that's how you get in the algorithm.
I don't think that's a real
I don't know.
assault.
Shit, if you hit a nigga with water
If you,
right
throw,
now,
if
it's
you
assault.
throw a pillow at a random like old white lady in first class, that might be assault.
Nah, you hit anybody white, you get an assault. That's a fact, Jack.
Guaranteed assault.
I don't give a
That's
fuck if
assault.
that shit was the softest pillow in America.
These niggas is straight up clowning the whole situation. You heard? Hey, look, I don't make the news. I just break the news down. Look, hey, at the end of the day, is Tony Yayo going to respond to them? See, it's a never ending thing. All this is social media banter, y'all. I need y'all to pay attention to this because Ja Rule actually spoke out. Yeah, Ja Rule, he's on some grown man shit. He's almost being a grandfather, right? Let's call it what it is. And he's taking the grown man approach. He really doesn't want the static. As we all know, he released a statement, right? We know Ja Rule released this statement. I'm not proud of my behavior. It's goofy to me. I'm a grown man about to be a proud grandfather. And I wish that video of me wasn't out there either. I don't like people taking me out of my character. So for that, I apologize to my wife, family, fans, business, and investment partners. I want people to know at the end of the day, I'm still a man and I'm going to stand on my ground. I don't start trouble. So Ja Rule is cleaning up his side of everything. Like right now, see, you got to understand, this is the talk of the month right here. This is the talk of the month. You either going to be clowned or people going to rock with you. It is what it is. Listen to what Ja Rule says because he's starting to go on bigger publications and talk and do his thing and talk his talk. Pay attention, y'all.
You know, it's picked up a lot of attention online. You know what I'm talking about.
Incident.
You got in a little, shall we say, altercation on a plane.
Yeah.
We don't have to get into all the specifics, but from your perspective, what happened, and what would you say to folks who just want like our hip hop legends to just get along?
You know, nothing really happened. You know, but I just want to say this from my standpoint. You know, I'm almost 50 years old. I'll be a grandfather.
Congratulations.
Proud grandfather coming in May. But
respectfully, niggas is about to be grandfathers. Niggas is 50. Niggas ain't trying to like really get into that, man. It was all good entertainment for us, y'all. But to be honest, grown man shit always prevails, you heard?
I feel like, you know, as a older statesman in the hip hop community, there's a responsibility that we have, you know, to you know, be gentlemen.
Yeah.
And I live by code. I call it the gentleman's code. But I'm also raising young men.
Yes.
And so you know you have to let them know that there's no room for disrespect.
Yep.
But also there's a way that you carry yourself. So two things can be true. But you know, I just, you know, want them to understand that disrespect is not tolerated, but there is a way that you carry yourself in spaces, in certain spaces.
Cheers to that.
So Ja Rule did say disrespect won't be tolerated. See, y'all gotta understand where Ja Rule is going. He's going on bigger publications. It's not the Vlad TV. Shout out to Vlad. It's not the you know, it's not Cam Capone. It's not none of that. He's going on bigger publications and basically making sense, making himself look like the good guy. Hey, it is what it is. He's making himself look like the good guy. He didn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen, because it got a little deeper. Because TMZ ran up on Ja Rule, and they basically, hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, Ja Rule's keeping that same energy. Hey, I'm calling it what it is. Ja Rule is keeping that same energy, ladies and gentlemen. He's saying we could never be friends. Pay attention, y'all.
I want to commend you for even apologizing for the plane incident. But what made you apologize? I was surprised that you apologized.
I'm a grown man.
I know that's right. So we got to ask you too. When can we have this sit down with you, 50, Tony Yayo, you know?
Who?
No, listen.
Never.
Oh my God, Ja.
Listen.
And I'm not trying to stir up the pot. I'm really talking to you as a hip hop
Here's the
fan.
reality, right? Sometimes in life, people have enemies.
Okay.
And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's okay to have enemies. Everybody can't be friends. A friend of everybody is an enemy to himself.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, we don't also have to be at war. You feel me?
Right.
So there's room for us to be not friends and also not be at war. And that's where I'm at with it right now. I don't deal with that side. I don't f with them. They don't f with me. That's fine. But I also don't have to be at war. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I'm almost 50 years old. And so, you know, we're doing big things out here. We're getting big
And
money.
we are proud of you.
Yeah, we can't be.
Well, wait, one more question. Did you have like a moment of embarrassment? Because trust me, I've had like arguments with the job where I'm like, oh God, I didn't mean it.
I don't regret nothing. Because, you know, listen, man, if it is what it is, two things can be true. Right?
At the same time.
There's no safe space for disrespect. We ain't tolerating no disrespect. But also, there's a time and a place and a way you carry yourself as a grown man. We live by code, and gentleman's code.
We appreciate you. Thank you for your time, John.
I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 10,000. Ja Rule said we live by the grown man code. I ain't gonna lie. He says no space for disrespect. Do y'all agree with Ja Rule? Like at the end of the day, yeah, it might have forwarded Tony Yayo's Uncle Murders. It might have forwarded their situation or what they got going on. You heard? At the end of the day, niggas is moving like grown men. You heard? And, you know, I'm glad nothing popped off. I'm glad this shit just, I hope it balls over and we can get into the next content, because at the end of the day, I'm tired of it just like y'all tired of it. You heard? 50 Cent, G-Unit, and when it comes to Murda Inc., will never be friends. You heard? Because Tony Yayo speaks out. Yeah, Tony Yayo speaks out, and he posted this. Ja Rule says he would never squash the beef with 50 Cent and Tony Yayo amid the plane incident. I don't fuck with them. They don't fuck with me. Listen to what Tony Yayo says. He says, grown men, but war. He said, we grown, but war never dies. Just get old. They was never outside. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Tony Yayo sending shots back. Hey, I'm just saying, he's talking that talk. He's sending shots back. He's letting it be known. Like, these guys would never like that. I don't know. Y'all be the judge. Y'all get down in the comment section. Y'all let me know. At the end of the day, you know, I feel like this is a 20 plus, almost 30-year-old beef. And at the end of the day, I feel like these guys, even if they never work together, even if they never do nothing together, look, it was bloodshed. It was people's lives involved. At the end of the day, let's keep it content. Right? I don't want this to spill over into something serious. I don't think it should go that route. And that's what Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda did. They turned it into content to promote their new situation and what they got going on. It is what it is. We're living in 2026, y'all. This is not 2000. This is 26 years later. At the end of the day, nobody wins. Yeah, and that's coming from Harlem Legend. Nobody wins because they all lose endorsements. They lose money that's coming in and people that want to put them in situations. People don't want to deal with that these days, man. It's 2026, man. We got enough of these young niggas out here acting crazy and losing their lives. So me personally, I'm just here to break down the news and give y'all what's going on. But when it comes to this Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda, Ja Rule, 50 Cent, I know they'll never be cool. I know that because I was around at that time. You heard? I was around at that time. You heard? The war was serious. But like Tony Yayo said, we grown. The war never dies. Just gets old. It does. And, you know, he throws his shots, but it just doesn't get old, y'all. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this down in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live. Hopefully this is behind us. We can move forward now and start, you know, because it's been dead out here. It ain't really nothing going on in social media. These are the guys popping. Yo, it's your boy E-Oil, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. At the end of the day, I mean, does Ja Rule make a point here when he says, we grown men? You heard? Like, yeah, I got to apologize to my people, to my family. But what about what Tony Yayo says? We grown, but war never dies. Those were some powerful words, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Powerful. Make sure, and how y'all feel about Let's Rap About It, Jim Jones. You heard? Maino, Fab getting involved. Hey, look, they speaking on the situation, so you're involved. Whether you like it or not. You're a podcaster now, guys. How do y'all feel about that? Make sure y'all subscribe, man. We going up, man. Salute.
I want to commend you for even apologizing for the plane incident. But what made you apologize? I was surprised that you apologized.
I'm a grown man.
I know that's right. So we got to ask you too. When can we have this sit down with you, 50, Tony Yayo, you know?
Who?
No, listen.
Never.
Oh my God, Ja.
Listen.
And I'm not trying to stir up the pot. I'm really talking to you as a hip-hop
Here's the
fan.
reality, right? Sometimes in life, people have enemies.
Okay.
And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's okay to have enemies. Everybody can't be friends. A friend of everybody is an enemy to himself.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, we don't also have to be at war. You feel me?